Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a crime that apparently never happened. There is no notes on file that this ever happened, and the cops lied about it even happening. This is a blatant assault on a Métis man in a jail that's done really nothing to deserve what he got.
According to court records, police say this never happened. Blow after blow after blow with a clenched fist on a Métis man with intellectual disabilities. That's what happened to Ronnie Taylor just over a year ago in Bracebridge, Ontario, following his arrest in an alleged domestic assault.
I think that I could have died that night with what he did to me.
The video continues. About 30 seconds after being struck more than a dozen times, Taylor collapses and appears to have a seizure.
I remember getting a twitch in my neck, and then everything went black in my eyes and I couldn't see a thing. And then I don't really remember much. I got up and it was almost like I didn't know what went on.
So you gotta hit a man pretty hard in the head for him to have a seizure. That means he has brain swelling, maybe brain bleed. It doesn't go into specifics, but it was a severe beating.
The officer's name is Constable Scott Anthony with the Ontario Provincial Police. And according to Anthony's notes on the night in question, he wrote, "Stop going into cell. Push towards cell. Squared off. Struck in mouth. Exchange empty hand blows until in cell." But that's not what the video shows. Anthony keeps striking Taylor in the head while in the cell, over and over. And as for what happened outside of the cell, Taylor remembers things a bit differently.
I just remember him saying, "Turn around," and he shoved me, and I put my hands up because I thought he was going to punch me in the face.
The police video has no audio, so APTN can't confirm exactly what was said, and Officer Scott Anthony declined to be interviewed for this story. But additional video obtained by APTN indicates Anthony was aggressive from his first encounter with Taylor inside the detachment.
Now, this guy was assaulted while in handcuffs, sitting on a bench, even before all this happened. This cop came up to him, grabbed him, shoved him against the wall, ripped off his sneakers, was aggressive from the get-go. So it's not just something the kid did. It's really assault.
Here we see Taylor being led into the detachment by two other officers. Neither of them seem concerned with Taylor. And in fact, at one point, an officer walks up and gently pulls Taylor's face mask up over his nose. Less than 20 seconds later, we see Officer Scott Anthony for the first time. He walks directly up to Taylor and shoves him hard against the back of the chair he's been sitting on.
But you can't hear what you're saying, but it doesn't seem to be, they're not too triggered by what you're saying. And then all of a sudden, this officer, Anthony, comes out of nowhere, walks up and hits you. Do you know why he did that?
No, I don't know why. I remember just he was very aggressive and he was a very scary guy.
Anthony then rips off Taylor's shoes and tosses them down the corridor towards the cell block. Anthony keeps his hand on Taylor, pinning him against the back of the chair. The other officer then goes to help Taylor up when Anthony grabs him again and pushes him up against the brick wall. They remove Taylor's handcuffs and appear to search him again before all three officers lead him to the cell. Since that night, Taylor has been forced to live with his mother, Ray Lowe, under strict bail conditions.
Now, you'll have these pig suckers, these bootlickers that are going to say, well, he deserved it, right? Because domestic violence. This was just alleged at this point. They didn't know if this guy was innocent, guilty, or anything. They just went up and assaulted him.
Lowe says she's seen the video of inside the cell.
And it was really bad. But then when I saw my son fall and have a seizure and no one came, and my immediate thoughts were bleed in the brain, etc. I had lots of thoughts.
She worried for weeks that he would drop dead of a brain injury.
So that just shattered my world. Like, how am I supposed to tell my grandchildren to go to police officers for help?
Taylor also fears the police and doesn't like leaving his mother's home, even when his bail conditions allow him.
I don't leave. I don't like grocery shopping anymore because I'm afraid to go out into the public eye with police being around because I'm afraid that something bad's going to happen to me. I have bad dreams that they're going to break in my door and come and arrest me while I'm sleeping.
So he stays home, in part because of the fear, and also due to a court order relating to a domestic charge of assault and uttering threats. APTN reached out to the alleged victim in that case, and this is what she had to say. I do support him speaking up about this, and I think it's very important for the public to know. We should be able to have trust and rely on our justice system without worry of abuse of power.
See happen.
As for Taylor, he just wants one thing to happen.
I think he should go to jail for what he did to me.
Well, I think he should go to jail too for what he did. This was blatant assault. Now, this was basically swept under the rug, right? Like they had the complaint, they did nothing about it until this video came out, and then the public started to get involved. Now there's a new uh, investigation into this that hopefully will bring uh, charges or more information at least about it. Now, you got to think if there's no video, no proof, they don't care. They won't investigate unless people get involved. Now, the Taylor's lawyer wasn't given this video for months, despite making several requests for it. And him not getting it alters his defense, of course. And when he did get the video, the portion involving the beating was removed from it before the lawyer got it. The main reason why the lawyer wanted the video is to see the beating, to see what happened. And of course, they try to hide it. Eventually, the whole thing came out uh, after many more requests. And now you see that it turned into an investigation. What do you think of this? Do you think this cop deserves to be in jail? Just let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon where for $1 a month you can get my videos a week in advance with other perks coming. Thank you.